Hello, everybody. This is I'm Just Some Guy, and it is, I'm recording this on Election Day. It's currently about 8:30 in the morning because apparently I'm crazy, and I went to vote at 6:30 this morning. No, I'm not going to tell you who I voted for because I personally think that stuff like that is a very personal choice and should not be discussed. But I can tell you that I, as an American, did vote, and I'm very glad I did, because this is going to be a very interesting race, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Other than, hopefully I should have this up by today, and if you are an American, please go vote, and I honestly, I don't care which way you vote, so long as you do vote, because that is the important part. Because as Americans, we are given this right, and it is basically the only right they can't, well, they can if you're a felon, but short of being a felon, they can't take it away from you. And it's one of the few rights that they can do that. But they can't do that. So, go out, vote, support whichever candidate you think should win, and I'm going to leave it at that. Anyways, now that I've gotten the preliminary talking out of the way, I don't know who built this. Someone just built this in the Nether Hub. Oh, by the way, I am now in love with iron tools. Yeah, that's real. I've realized that I apparently stink at finding diamonds, and I've come to terms with this fact. So now I've kind of given up on finding diamonds, period, for the next while, and instead I just went on, yesterday I went on a huge, I need to finish this tunnel at some point. People keep telling me that. Apparently ghast spawned in here, which is awesome, so I might not ever change it, but I probably will. And also apparently this track here prevents them from spawning in this portion, which is kind of weird. But I went on an insane mining trip and got somewhere in the ballpark of 3 stacks of iron, like a stack of gold, a bunch of stacks of coal. So yeah, I've kind of redid my house a little bit, not too badly. I've set up my anvil. This is my mob drop chest. Lots of mob drops. Just so you know, did not kill him. He died in the rain right in front of me, and I wept for him. Spoiler, I plan on building an Enderman shrine for all my fallen Ender Bros. Because the wholesale slaughter of Endermen is just deplorable. Anyways, what time is it? Oh, nighttime. Okay, guys. I'm gonna take a quick nap, and we'll be back with you in a little bit. There we go. That was nice and quick. I'm not even gonna need to cut that. No jump cuts. Woo! I am gonna work on that. Oh, by the way, if you can't tell, I've been doing some work terraforming. I did a lot of work terraforming. I'll explain that in just a bit. A lot of work terraforming. Did I mention a lot of work terraforming? It was a lot of work. I died in here like 3 times because I did not heed the caution sinkhole do not dig sign. So yeah, I kind of decided that that music is way too loud. Not a 3. Yeah. Okay. So I decided that I kind of like the idea. I like the way that the tower just kind of juts out of nowhere, but I didn't like the fact that that everything else wasn't on the same level. So I dug everything out, and then I just kind of rebuilt it up on the sides. You can see the grass is still growing here, and it's kind of abrupt change from stone to dirt. But I'll be working on that in this episode, in fact. But I have some new updates to talk about. The warehouse is, again, not finished. Working on it, though. Still working on it. But I did mock up one of the... Shoot, didn't bring a bow. Oh, die, Skelly. Ah. There we go. I did mock up one of the rooms in the chest style. I don't know if I've shown this already. Oh, spiders. Spiders are now my new least favorite mob. Oh, that's weird. It should be not they're hostile in the dark, but they're hostile at night. Anyways, I've been doing a lot of work terraforming. I mocked up one of them. I need to finish that. It's probably not going to get finished for a little while, but that needs to get worked on. Now you're probably wondering, what is this over here? This, well, to better explain this, first I need to show you something else. First I need to explain this over here. And that's a little house over there. Now, most of you probably have no idea what this is. But there's probably some of you that are like, OMG, did he really? And yes, I found villagers. There's a, oh, yeah. And I've been breeding them. By the way, if you're interested, this is the most efficient breeding cell I have ever seen. I may still end up building this because this is beautiful. Just I don't know what it is about it. It's just fantastic. So there's this breeding cell, and better explain. I'm gonna go walk over. If I figure out a way to speed it up, I will. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to watch me walk over here. Yes, this is I built little. You can see the path that I took because you can follow the trail of weird sort of structures. Oh, there's a tree there. There was not a tree there before. I don't remember planting anything. By the way, the animals are starting to breed back, which is nice. Because when I first came on this server and built my house here, I pretty much wholesale slaughtered them. And they're coming back nicely. So I'm very happy. So I was like, ooh, desert. I wonder what's in here. So at first I was like, oh, cool, desert well. I wonder if there's and then I was on the server with I think Nick and them at the time. And I was like, does the desert well serve any purpose? And they're like, no, just to get water. I was like, aw. So then I wandered over here. What is that? What? Why is there just a villager out by himself? I thought I captured them all. Staring wistfully into the distance. Oh, and he's a blacksmith one. Anyways, and then I happened to wander over here, and I came across this. It's a little desert village. The worst part was it was nightfall, and I knew immediately it would get zombie sieged. So I may or may not have committed war atrocities, as you can see. Really, there's zombies somewhere. Not in there. Where's the zombie? Not in there. In there? There's zombies in one of these here houses. So anyways, I trapped all the villagers as best I could. By the way, there wasn't really anything in this blacksmith chest. There was like some iron boots, and iron helmet. Two things that I do not wear at all. Like, I don't wear armor. We've actually had discussions about this on the server. About the fact that I refuse... It's not just I don't wear armor. It's I refuse to wear armor. on the grounds that I wear a skin for a reason. Oh, I might have to harvest other wheat. So yeah, so I found this and then proceeded to trap all of them in their houses and lay down tracks to funnel them back to my place. Let's see what this guy does. Oh, so he's willing. Oh, that's kind of cool. Gravel and emerald for flint. Kind of cool. Not fantastic. So, anyways, I think there's a zombie in one of these. Oh, maybe it's just what I heard. So yeah, so I captured all of these guys, and I started off with like 7 of them. That's nice. That's a really nice trade. 1 emerald. I think it was 1 emerald. Let me check that real fast. All you people watching at home are like, why do you chicken immediately? Yeah, 1 emerald for 8 cooked chicken. That's a really nice trade. I need to keep him alive. So, yeah, I found these, and I brought them back to my place to breed. And, I might jump cut here. Not sure. I mean, it doesn't take me necessarily too long to get back. But there's a reason why I was funneling them over, is because I didn't want to walk. Also, Mojang, if you're listening, please come up with a way for us to lead villagers back to where they need to, like, a way to herd them in the same way that we can herd pigs and cows and sheep. Oh man, coffee. I haven't been awake this early in a long time, guys. So those of you who like my videos, oh, by the way, I have some new subscribers. I think I have 13 or 14 now. Thank you to everyone who subscribes. I love each and every one of you in the creepiest way possible, which usually involves butt stuff. Just kidding. No, not really. But yeah, thank you to each and every one of you who subscribes. As I've said in the past, I started off not doing this for the viewers and just because I enjoy it, and I still do it just because I enjoy it, but knowing that there are people who also get enjoyment out of this as well it's a great feeling, and it's not something that I've really experienced before in my life, so it's kind of cool. Now onto this. Remember that villager cell over here that I made? Yeah. This is... It's going to be built with a few modifications to kind of limit the number of villagers on top of here. More specifically on top of here. And this is it's going to be a simple piston. I was demonstrating to Mike how my system would work. This is a simple piston system, which is going to be hooked up to using I believe it's called an AND switch. My redstone terminology is not fantastic, but I think what I'm thinking of is an AND switch. Feel free to correct me, someone on the internet. But I think it's when... Okay, so there's all these redstone torches, and when all of them are off, they're all wired to a single block, which, if they're all off, causes the block to become unpowered, which will allow an inverted torch to turn on, thereby activating the piston. Now, what's causing the torch to turn off and on is tripwires. Now, some of you are probably saying, this looks familiar. That's because it is familiar. This is basically Etho's design. I think it was Etho, at least. Someone's design on YouTube. I think it was Etho. Etho, if you're watching, first, oh my god, Etho's watching. Second, please tell me if this is your design or not. I think it is. I'm 90% positive that I saw you build this up in the sky. but I could just as easily be incorrect. So yeah, basically, when a villager drops down... Here, let me break the string real fast. Here. When a villager drops down this hole, there's going to be another fence post here, but it activates this tripwire, which closes that piston over top. And I'll go outside and show you the wiring real fast. So, here we go. So, right on the other side of this wall is, a tripwire. Now, the tripwire is attached to that block. Now, when the tripwire gets activated, it activates this redstone, which goes up here, and sorry, it's activated that redstone. So when it goes off, it activates that piston, which pushes it out for as long as the tripwire is tripped. Now, as long as there's a villager in there, they can't get out, which means that until I kill them, they remain trapped there. Now, all of these are also, when these activate, it turns off this torch, which deactivates that redstone. All those are going to be fed into a single block, which all those are fed into a single block, which is going to be adjacent. Oh, dang, that was close. Adjacent to this fake piston, which will eventually be a real piston, which will then power that block, which then turns on into a block which is attached to a inverted redstone torch, which is next to this piston here, which then will push this block out, thereby blocking any more villagers from falling down. So kind of it's a limiter. Villagers will then be spread throughout using water flows. Kind of crude because I can't control where exactly the villagers go. So I have to find a way of keeping... the reason I said that cell over there is going to be used with slight modifications is because I have to find a way to make it so that there is always at least 2 villagers in here so that they can breed. I don't think I can do it with 1. Again, feel free to correct me if I'm incorrect, because I would love to only be able to keep 1. I'll just surround him by fences. But right now, this is how I have to do it, and it works pretty well. I mean, this many villagers took 3 days of me being on and offline. So if I idle near the farm, I can probably get it up there pretty quick. By the way, this over here, this house, was my first attempt at breeding. So, oh, dip, running from the spiders. I don't have a sword or even food. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. Hey, hey, hey. No, no. By the way, I really do need to put up a new farm to get myself some food. Wait a minute. I can eat spider eyes. No, I'm kidding. I need them for potions. Speaking of potions, I am going to begin potioning very soon. Oh, yes, I have carrots. And where's the other one? I have carrots and potato. Both gotten off zombie drops. So I'll be breeding them, well, I'll be growing them fairly soon. Because I would like potatoes. I love potatoes in real life. I think they're delicious. And I would like to have them in Minecraft. Oh, let's gather my apples as well. This is another thing. I've been getting a lot of apples recently. Because I don't know if you realize this, but I go through a tremendous amount of wood. And please don't turn that into a joke. Oh, by the way, I have a lot of emeralds as well. A lot of emeralds. A lot of gold. A lot of lapis. More gold. Remember all that iron and gold I said? It's all right there. 16. I might actually have enough to go over to Bizzle's place and get a diamond pick from one of his villagers. You know what? Let's sleep. Say screw you. Oh, Screw you, zombies. Zomber. 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 Oh, God. No, I have a lot of lapis. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I hate when that happens. A lot of lapis. Yes, I have a lot. Oh, 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 not this shovel. I need that shovel. Iron. Gravel. You know what, let's see if I have enough. I have 16 emeralds there. I don't think I have... Oh, I remember where the rest are. What do you guess? Gonna get jumped by a spider? Yep. I never... Oh, hold on. Oh, cool, he's not aggro on me anymore. So yeah. I have a fair bit of emeralds. There was one... I got a villager who was willing to trade coal. Yeah, see? 9 apples. Who was willing to trade coal for... emeralds. And I got a fair bit. I had to move my stack of chests from this wall, so that's why they're over there. I also have a big long line of chests over here. I need to get off my lazy butt and move it. Oh, more carrots and potatoes. I need to get off my lazy butt and move them into the warehouse where they belong, but I've been so busy terraforming, I really haven't had time. I think that's all I really had to talk about today. Oh, there was one more thing. I made a slight modification to the zombie farm. Now it's a little more efficient. So all the zombies come right here, and I don't have to attempt to hit them. Oh, is that really a zombie villager like right away? Well, I don't need any zombie villagers anymore because I don't need a purifier. Oh, this is boring, so I'm literally just gonna kill this other last. Oh, another freaking zombie villager right at freaking way. So as you can see, it's fairly efficient. So to aim in this direction and just keep hitting. I may still end up turning this into a zombie purifier, but okay, guys. I'm not gonna just literally spend the entire episode just fighting zombies, so I'm gonna let you all go. If you liked what you saw, please like it or leave a comment. Even better. I love comments. I don't get anywhere near enough of them. But I would like to give a quick shout out to I believe his name is Red Demon. Dude, you're awesome. You've commented on almost every single one of my videos, and we here on the server really think you're pretty awesome. So shout out to you, to Nick Vegas. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Laundry Soap. Yes, Nick, if you're watching, I'm making fun of you. Bring it. Come at me, bro. Do you even lift? God. Oh, memes. Okay. Well, with that, I am going to leave you guys. So, as your, well, lack of a better phrase, moment of zen, we're going to look at villagers. Okay, bye, guys.
Under blue moon I saw you, so soon you'll take me up in your arms, too late to beg you or cancel. slip, though I know it must be the killing time. Unwillingly mine. Fate up against your will, through the thick and thin. He will wait until you give yourself to him. In the starlit nights I saw you, so cruelly you kissed me. Your lips a magic world, your sky all hung with jewels. The killing moon will come too soon. Fate up against your will, through the thick and thin. He will wait until you give yourself to him.